my belief, and this is what drives the work that we do at Curiosity, that curiosity as a mindset, as a set of behaviors, as a set of skills, is actually a really key ingredient to a very satisfying and happy life. And it's also the DNA, or the very foundation, of really great, creative, innovative organizations. It's our belief that without curiosity and a real openness and a sense of wonder, that innovation is actually made much more difficult. So I'm here to make the case for curiosity today. And it's not always an easy sell, I have to say, because being curious and asking a lot of questions, it's kind of risky. As adults, we tend to get rewarded for knowing and less so for asking. And it's kind of sad, it's a bit of a bummer, because as kids, it's actually the way that we make sense of the world. It's the only way that we get to be adults, is by asking lots of questions and engaging the world with a sense of wonder and curiosity. So if there's anybody here under 10 years old, anybody here under 10? Are they all recovering from the amazing adventures they've had so far? Oh, there's some 10-year-olds. So you guys, you can check out right now, because you don't need any education on the power of curiosity. It's how you live your life. But for the rest of us, I'm here to make a case for the power of curiosity. And it's hard work, not only because it feels a bit risky. As adults, we like to be kind of knowy McKnosters and have people feel like we know what we're talking about. It's also because culturally and historically, curiosity, there's some caution around curiosity. So I just want to share a few tales that kind of have made it difficult for us to embrace curiosity. So some of you might know her. So this is Eve, and a long time ago, she got curious about an apple. And she picked that apple, took a bite, and she ended up homeless. Some other stuff happened too, but we'll just leave it at homeless. So that's kind of a cautionary tale. It's like, whoa, maybe I won't be so curious next time. Here's somebody else. So she's looking a little bit modern, but I'll introduce her as Lot's wife. She's another biblical beauty. And she got curious about what was happening in the city that she was fleeing with her family. She turned around because her curiosity got the better of her, and whoops, she turned into a pillar of salt. Also not a great curiosity outcome. We turn to Greek mythology. Meet Pandora. There's this box that someone said, under no circumstances should you open the box, because if you do, you will unleash a whole lot of whoop ass on the world. And she couldn't resist, and she did, and the result was evil, sickness, and unhappiness. Brutal, right? And then, of course, we have the proverbial cat. We can't forget him. And we all know what happened there, right? Dead. So what are we to do? I'm here saying curiosity is amazing. We should definitely embrace it. It's the path forward. It's going to fuel your creativity and innovation and ultimately get you to that goal of $1 billion to help kids. But it sounds a little terrifying. And truthfully, it can be a scary enterprise and a little bit uncomfortable sometimes. But I think what's really important to us, and the place that we come from when we think about curiosity, goes back to actually, and I'm going to geek out a little bit here as a bit of a word nerd, that the origins of the word curiosity are actually Latin, and it comes from a place of taking care of or curing. And I think that's actually what curiosity helps us do. When we get curious about people and activities and what's going on in the world around us, when we get curious about things outside of ourselves, we get in a position to start helping and investigating and coming up with ways that we can take care of other people and that we can possibly cure or come up with new ideas that might advance the things that we're working on. So this is the place that we work from, this notion of curiosity being a mindset, skill set, and behavior set that helps to care and cure and really put people first.